Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler, and today we continue our run playing as Florence in Europa Universalis 4, trying to form the Roman Empire as part of my Collect All the Romes playlist among many of the Paradox titles. And I do not need to mess with Muscovy any longer. And we've got plenty of room for some more military. So let's make that happen. And we'll collect up a little bit more money and then we'll build some boats. Well, a diet can be summoned again. Ooh. We can get rid of some of the stuff with clergy. We need to do that. Anything that can reduce more influence than equilibrium, I would like to take out, but... And that is what we need to do right there. The religious diplomats, that stinks, but that's the one we need to get rid of so that we have a chance to do it again ever. Where is the stuff here? It's at 62, so we would have room to get rid of this. But I think that's the one we need to get rid of first. Yeah, we want to keep that one because we want to boost the equilibrium and stuff of the other ones. That's okay. Not sure we're ever going to get there for burgers. That's the way it usually works anyway, though. Alright, so we know that we've got a chance for this guy in 2 years' time. Portugal's suffering from some severe rebels. And yeah, they need trust. I got some favors with them, so that's good. Now our trust with them is 50, so that's solid. We'll get it back up to 10 if I can. Where is my rebellion? Castile's trust is over 50. France's trust is at 50 for whatever that's worth. Sweden's not. Now, I don't think we can... there we go. Colonialism has spawned. Where? In Castile. That is excellent news. Excellent, excellent news. And Switzerland's annexed the 3 leagues. I highly doubt we're going to get up there in time. Maybe? We did! How about that? Nice. Alright, so we got one more year before we can annex this little province here. Helping Hand. I don't need that. We won't worry about that. Alright, let's build some galleys. Go over a little bit in galleys. That's perfectly fine. We're looking at 4 years ahead of time. And I think we'll leave it. And we need to get tech before we get this, although siege ability is really nice. Yearly prestige is really nice. Let's focus on military, though. And we have a golden era. We need to start that. Let's go ahead and start it. I guess this one. Now I'm going to keep that fort in the mountains for sure. This fort probably won't be kept. At some point we'll move some forts around when we have more full control over this area. We'll move some forts around, but for now, keep that around. Right, we're going to pull that diplomat back from Portugal. This truce is over? Oh, it's over. Excommunicated ruler is 50% aggressive expansion. I get a government reform. I need to be reforming my government. So we can get parliamentarianism, which disables the nobility estate. No, I still want that. Institution embracement cost maximum absolutism +5. No, I can't lose absolutism, that's for sure. That's the only one we can do here, so that's the one we're going to do. Maximum absolutism +5. I wish I knew where we were before we get to the age of absolutism, but alas, that's not a thing. Now, the question, yep, fort level 1. Justify my war even more. They won't care. I love it. Burgers gain 10 influence I cannot have. So we won't. Simple as that. All right, 13 and 12, 11, 11, 9. So, yeah. This will be nice and simple. Won't get in the way. The Papal State would be next. And the only state we could take from the Papal State would be Ancona. So I'm not. I think I want to expand north before I would take that state. It's not in. I guess it's in this state. But excuse me. Oh, no, it's in this state. Okay. I mean, that's 20 development. It would be, the point of the war, but I would much rather come back on Milan and take that, because I mean, yeah, I got to take Rome to form Italy, but that's obviously the last one I would want to have. I'd rather have Milan owned. Although admittedly I do need 3 more. Milan only has 2. That's okay. But I will declare the war. The Great Horde has subjected Genoa. Have you now? Fine, I don't really care. Naples' opinion of me. I think this is enough to prevent Castile from forming Spain diplomatically. I'm not 100% certain, but I think. Which could be big. Florence is... We're so close. Oh, the Ottomans have declared war on Genoa. How are they doing that? Without declaring war on the Great Horde, or did you just declare war on the Great Horde? You declared war on the Great Horde, okay. Well, that's fine. We will do that as well at some point. Alright, we're ahead of time. I'm not wanting to do that ahead of time for sure. So a couple of years yet. But I'm not going to spend any of the military. I'll wait to do the tech on the military, but I want to save what I can of it to get the idea group as well. Military access from the Papal State. You're at war. The Papal State is at war with Muscovy, Pskov, Beluzeralo, and Circassia. Are you? I wonder if I just threaten war when the time comes. Alright, we can keep our guy. That would become a 644. That's what we would like to do. Lose 33 Republican tradition with this long of an election cycle. That would help us get out of it if we wanted to get out of this republic to try and get a little bit of absolutism. I'm going to seize land still. So we got one more of the power per month to get. So I got to focus on that first. We don't need to have the maximum absolutism up until the age of absolutism, so... Lower that admin down a little bit. And now this will be the lowest development by far of any land we own. Alright, and there's that. We can get Diplotech while we're at it. Alright, we can get better infantry. Let's take advantage of that. And admin will be short thereafter, which is just fine. Where is the institution? Not even spread through Castile's borders yet. A long ways off. Now, the thing is, we don't have a truce with the Great Horde. We have a truce with Genoa, though. Can I threaten war with Great Horde using this without breaking truce? We gain 21 aggressive expansion in this no anyway. Okay. Then we won't do that. Papal State. What's your aggressive expansion? Your aggressive expansion is 46. We're just gonna let that. We're gonna let that flow. Nah, we'll still declare the war. Find no reason not to. But actually, I think that declaring the war is a better play for us than other options, such as threaten. Because threaten, all we can really get from that is Ragusa, would you accept vassalization? If we got up there, no. Then there's no point. Forming Italy, Rome would be the 20th. I think that's where we have to be focused. But we can't... We would lose so much. If we took Rome before being the last thing. Because Italy can own Rome. Florence cannot. Tuscany cannot. We're in March. So I think we declare the war, and we're going to try and get pretty much everything we can that's not land. Which would also include getting Trent out of the coalition. I lost my horrible admiral. Can you get over here? You can. Alright, the next truce that will expire is Genoa, but they are still... Are they still a vassal? They're not. They're not still a vassal. So, January of a couple of years from now, a year and a half, we need to be ready. I think Venice just left the coalition. They did. The Ottomans still defend them. Yeah, the coalition's dying. That's not what I expected to see. I'm very happy about it, but that is not what I expected to see. Okay, Moldova, Lithuania, Papal State, and Venice. Oh, right. They're at war with all this. That's why Papal State was so weak to begin with. Alright. Let's move these guys here. Oh, Ragusa's the other one. Right. Get on up there with the Mercs. Once the Mercs are up there, we're going to move some of these. 400 or stability. We're going to go into debt for that. They have 15,000 troops up here. I think we kind of have to stay somewhat close by. Just kind of accept that. Let's take the 7 ships here. They want peace. I'm not sure I want peace quite yet. Though admittedly, maybe I do. I'm not going to take any land. Because it would be 19. Then they might be willing to give me what I want. Yeah, sure. Just end the war now. Perfect. Austria's declared war on Poland. That's why I don't ally Poland. We don't need inflation-inducing stuff over here. Alright. Let's go ahead and upgrade what ships we captured. And we'll put that protecting trade in Genoa eventually. And move you over here. We're 291 gold. We do have loans. Repay one of those. And now it's Genoa in January and then Milan in September. But with this being only 13, I don't know. Milan's 44 combined. But if I take this over that, I don't know. Alright, we have a military guy here. Let's get the morale of armies. Level 2 again. And Genoa has gotten an ally in Switzerland. Okay. The other part of that is, since I can't get at Venice for a while, we could just vassalize Milan, and that would have the aggressive expansion with that. We have an alliance offer from 41 countries now, but they're all HRE. Savoy being one of them, though. I want to put at least one on outraged countries, if not 2. For now, we can do 2. Alright, in January, coming up. I think we're still good on time. We're still good on time. Probably good to finish it all off. Land force limits up. Special force limits up. I think what I'm going to do is go through this war there and then probably change out the people for another thing here. I could call in France. That's intriguing. I think I'd rather call in France for a future war. Really not thinking I'm going to need that, but who would come in for this? Too many. I'm assuming Genoa's capital is actually over here. Could be wrong about that. Nope, the capital's right here. Alright. We have the influence now. It's 40.7. Let's do that. I'm a little worried that if we do take land in any of these planned conquests that it will cost us. But is what it is. They're willing to give up right now. So I think that's what we want. I think going for Milan's more important than getting Corsica. We can come back for Corsica whenever. Let's do it. Nice quick war. I like quick wars. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then I've got 12 to play with. So, do I have one that's about 12? I have a couple down here that are worth something. They're at 13. That's fine. So those guys are at 13. The ones up here are at 8. But this 8 at least has cannon. Still, I think we go for this Lombard Free Company down here. I think that's going to be the better choice. We will apparently lose 100 diplomatic power because I don't want to lose any more stability. Alright. No, not Tuscan. Lombard. And we'll just pop them out right there. Now, next up will be Milan, and that is September of next year. And Genoese separatists just wiped my... I mean, no, they did not. That's good. I would have been extremely upset. Parma needs a castle for the nobility. Well, of all these, the burghers is the one that interests me the most, and it's the one that makes the most sense. Alright, so I have the ability to get rid of this, I think. No, at that point the equilibrium would never be high enough. We cannot have that. Milan is at war with Ulm. Now is the time to strike. Supply limit of 28. Okay. Tunis is no longer a valid rival. Who is? Castile and France. Well, that's not happening. But I should have embargo these people. Can't embargo you. I can embargo you. Do I have any insults active? Answer is no. Still have a truce with Switzerland, so I can't do that one, so I need to scornfully insult Venice. Keep that power projection up. Alright. I'm unsure, but I don't think anything is we're too worried about here. Still, this is the war I would call France in on. The war goal is Milan proper. And in actuality, I would have put the free company over there. But let's go ahead and go 1 month into this war. I know I'm over time, but I think if I go 1 month into the war, then I can see what it's going to cost me to take everything. So that's 37. That's really doable. Wow, that's really doable. Okay. Well, that'll be the plan. But I've been talking about the gaming. Hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe down below, all that good stuff. And we'll be back next week with the next episode, and we'll capture the rest of Milan. See you then.